to my channel. So today I thought we could do a little updated everyday makeup while we just chat about life. Some of these are new products, and I feel like if you've been watching me for a long time, I pretty much use the same products. I have like a go-to look, but recently I have changed it up and I work from home, so my everyday makeup is way more toned down than like a night out. Not that I ever go out, or like a special occasion. Let's say that. I don't have nights out. Andrew and I are very low key. Like we recently have just acknowledged the fact that we are mall rats. We love going to the mall. That's like our favorite thing to do after work, is like just walk, not buy something. Just walk around the mall, eat at the food court. Like that is such a great night for us. So let's just start. Something new, and if you watch my favorites video, you will see this, but this is the Embryolisse Retinol-like Multifunction Cream. This is an anti-wrinkle moisturizer, smooth makeup base, regeneration mask, revitalizing body lotion. It's for dry and sensitive skin. Game changer. I have seen Embryolisse talked about for years, and apparently it's like makeup artist secret. So I decided to give it a try. When I went to the drugstore, I saw that they had the retinol-like. So I don't believe it's a pure retinol. I'll link it down below and you can read more about it. I've never had something that keeps my face, by the end of the day, my face is still tacky with moisturizer, like in the best way possible. So this is really nice, sits really nice under makeup. I use quite a lot, like maybe even a bit more. The only issue that I have with this is it is very, very fragrant, like perfumey. And honestly, if I didn't like the formula so much, I probably would actually not use this because it's so fragrant. And I prefer either like something very light, subtle, even like maybe like a fresh scent. This is very perfumey and very strong. As you can see, it adds the tackiness, and it is so thick and hydrating. It feels lovely. If you can get over the fragrance, I recommend this 10 out of 10. And if you don't want the retinol one, there is a regular one. It has a different fragrance, also as strong. This one is way more perfumey, I'll just say that. If I haven't said it, everything that I'm using, I will link down below. This is new. I am still on the fence about this. This is the Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. Now, my favorite foundation is the Rimmel Hydrating one, 25 hour. Drugstore, pretty inexpensive. This is more lightweight though. More natural, more everyday. I haven't found like an everyday one that I like from the drugstore. This is nice, and I think that this works well with the Embryolisse base. At first, it kind of does look like it's gonna sit on top of the skin, at least for me, but then it eventually sinks in. And that's it. Very natural, but I do really like it. I do. Just for the price point, I like my Rimmel better, even though that one's more full coverage. But if you like a dewy natural skin finish, these two together are beautiful. Next, something that if you've, again, watched my channel for years, I have talked about not using. I typically don't use a concealer, but I've started, just because I feel like I should be using it. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealer. It's hydrating. I don't like to set it because I think when I set it, it looks dry, but I just put like a tiny, that's too much, tiny dot, but then add some over here, and then I just take a fluffy brush and just push it into the skin. I am going to set my eyelids with this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Setting Powder. I'm gonna go in with the Say Dew Bronze Bronzer in Sand. This I like. I don't know if I love. The jury is still out for me on this. And maybe I don't like this brush. This is also this is the Say double-ended brush that they recommended, but I don't know. I just don't know if I like this. I wonder if I try it. Anyways, we'll just go with it. Without, with, like, in the viewfinder, this looks very messy. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. I'll try this type of brush. Yeah, I like this much better. I'll just take whatever remains just down the sides of my nose. And along here. Warms up the face. It's nice. It's natural. That's what I like about it. Maybe it's just the applicator that I wasn't, or the brush that I was using that made me not love this and feel like it kind of, I didn't have control. Now, what I like to do is with the ambient lighting powder, just lightly and a fluffy brush, set the whole face. Just gently tap that in. And the nice thing is, like, this setting powder isn't mattifying. So if you don't want to lose that kind of glow and shine, this is nice, but it does set. Let's move to the eyes. Every day, I just do a very simple bronzer eye. So I have the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, which is tried and true, looks great on so many people. There's different shades now. It's like a cool tone, contoury, but it's got some warmth in it, so it's not totally contoury. You know, I'm just a professional at makeup here. I'm not, that was sarcasm. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush, swirl around. What I was trying to say is this is just a very versatile bronzer. Basically, all those words were trying to mean that. Since we're on that, I'm just gonna take a small brush, dip it in, and just contour my nose. This is kind of out of order, but I'm just gonna do my eyebrows right now. I have the most unruly eyebrows, but I really like the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. For me, that's just what works. So that's what I stick with. Now I'm going to go in with this Kosas Hype Blush is Life. I gotta switch this out for the fall, but I really like this. It's not as vibrant pink, but it's very pretty and very pigmented. And it's got a nice sheen without having a sparkle. I don't really like sparkles, I'll just say that. I love glowy and sheen. I'm just gonna tap some of that off because it tends to be too much. It's very pretty. Gonna mix it all together. I just really like the finish. Okay, I'm not sold on this. This is their Real Extreme Precision Liner by Benefit in brown. So I really like doing a brown liner and brown lashes. I feel like for me, maybe it's the way that my eyes are, or maybe it's user error, I love the look of the powder little flick. but it doesn't stay on me, and I feel like it just doesn't work. This is nice. I just think it could be better. I have yet to find a brown liner that lasts, that's easy to use, doesn't fade. This is okay. This is okay. So if you have any recommendations on a brown liquid liner, then send it my way. I mean, this is too thick. It's not how the thing is like, I can never get a consistent wing. And the more that I go over it, it pulls off the color. So anyways, if you have suggestions, send them my way, because I am looking for a good brown liner. But I will still forever do a wing. I like a little flick. This is bigger, but that's okay. Then I go in with Bad Gal Bang brown. This is not my favorite either. I should have bought the telescopic L'Oreal mascara in brown, but I didn't. I wanted to try something. Drugstore mascara is superior, and I refuse to think otherwise. So I always get mad at myself when I get sucked into buying mascara at Sephora because I never like it as much. The color is very pretty. Like, it is a nice chocolatey brown. The payoff to me is fine. But I get better payoff with telescopic. Now I'm gonna gently set that with tried and true Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. This is the best. Like, there is nothing better in my opinion. If you don't want glowy makeup, then don't use that setting spray, because it is glowy, but it makes your makeup stay. For lipstick, this is kind of my go-to. I still use the Endless Cacao Makeup Forever pencil. So I just kind of push it in to take away any harsh lines. Then I go in with the Rimmel number 14. This is a really pretty, like, pinky nude color. And I just kind of dab it on. And then I finish with the Rimmel Stay Glossy. This is a really pretty pink. I don't even know what this is called Sunday Best. And it just kind of lightens it up and melts those colors together. Very like 90s. And here is the final look. This is my everyday go-to natural makeup. I hope that you enjoy. Again, I will have everything listed down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again in another one. Bye!